Like if you want to get a membership, I mean, most people are probably going to end up with a membership to Onyx at a certain point, or some subscription service, mapping service of their choice, right? So they pay into this, but at the same time, like if I'm looking through your pricing, what your prices is, like it's not, it's your single. I think your cheapest one's like $100 for what you offer, right? It's $100. That's the same price as the elite membership on X is 99.99, right?
Exactly.
So if this is something that in I love my Onyx and I love the mapping software. And I know I say Onyx a lot. That's just the one that I use. It doesn't mean that there's not other ones out there. It's just the one that I use. I love it. I have points everywhere, and I pay the $100 subscription for it every year because I use it everywhere, right?
Mhm.
But I get your point here, where like, listen, if this is something that, hey, I don't know if I'm going to be traveling out of state ever again, or this is just kind of one of those things I want to try it out.
Mhm.
I can see the point of getting. I can see the advantage to reaching out to a service like this, just like especially for an out of state. Like, and I don't want to pigeonhole it to just that one thing, but
Right.
I truly see that advantage there. Like, hey, listen, here's a service where not only are you going to get some ideas where to go, but it's also going to give you like it's just going to give you like a plan to follow.
Yeah. And
You're not just going to get
they
waypoint.
they can even call me and say, "Hey, Sean, I've never been to Tennessee. I want to hunt the Tennessee mountains. Don't know anything about the wildlife management areas. Don't know anything about the national forest. Um, but I know I want to come hunt some mountain deer.
Hmm.
Where should I go?" And then based on that, we can start narrowing it down to, hey, where's the biggest mountain deer density?
Hmm.
Where would be the best shot for this out of state hunter to come in and kill a deer? That type of thing. So that's where it comes in at.
Now I'm assuming you're probably pulling records like data off of like your guys' version of DNR, your
I
division
do.
of wildlife.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
kind of get an idea.
I pull up deer density records. I pull up um, harvest records
Hmm.
for certain areas. Um, through OnX, I'm going to use the various layers that are with OnX
Hmm.
to drill down in those areas. Um, and a lot of things I run into are people just don't know how to run the damn software. They don't know how to use the app.
Hmm.
Um, because you can get really deep into OnX and using the different the different layers and that type thing. And then, not in addition to OnX, I use a lot of I read a lot of slope angles as far as the because you can use slope angle software and it will pretty much show you the way that the deer travel. So it gives you a better breakdown of the topography and the terrain. Um, so there's just a lot of tools that I use, you know, to pull everything together.
Yeah, it's not just one. We're not just looking at one thing. Like you're accessing multiple resources.
Yeah.
And I think you said
I'm using OnX, I'm using HuntStand, I'm using CalTopo, I'm using, you know, all these GIS maps, everything that's available out there, I use.
I think you said it best when you say the resource that I'm saving you is time.
Right, right.
Is time and giving you a head start to where you can focus your time and energy towards the actual hunt or some of your other prep, or I take care of this for you and give you a generalized idea where to go. I think you summed it up best with that statement there is we're saving you time.
Yep,
That's
exactly.
so before we go to start closing things out here, because I know there's probably a lot more we could probably cover.